I'm here to teach you a little bit about the Smartboard or Starboard and how it actually works and how you can use it. It is working through this pen right here, which is an instrument that the tip of it, when pushed down, actually talks to the screen above, and that's how you can interact with this board. There are a couple of things on the pen that are noteworthy. There are two buttons right here. The first button is kind of like an application tool. It teaches, if you click on a special link or something, it is what you can use to as a shortcut. This bottom button is an eraser button. So be careful when you are writing on it that you're not pressing this, or what you're writing will also erase. It's basically kind of like a mouse, and what you can do is, even from the main page, you can use it to click on your documents, the basic home screen page, and you can use this to start slideshows and stuff by just simply clicking where you want it. You can start a slideshow from a PowerPoint, click on it, and you can move through that PowerPoint. Another thing that you can do is by clicking on this bottom button, it also helps you get to whatever screen you need. It's kind of like a left click mouse button. You can click on the end and go back to wherever. The Smartboard application to learn how to write or to import things to be able to use when showing people, showing students presentation is up here. It's the Smartboard software, and all you have to do is double click on it, and it will open up a Smartboard or Startboard application. Over here is your guys' toolbar, which will help you navigate, and it's like a quick and easy place for all that you need. The basic one, when it starts right here, is on the pen. The pen, you just have to press down and write, okay? You can draw circles, you can draw my name, stuff like that. Once I was showing you is that bottom button right there, the round one. You can use that, and even from far away you can start to erase the pen if you need to. Over here is the different options for the pen. You can change the color of the pen right there. Has all those options. You can change it to different kind of styles. There's also a highlighter option that you can change different colors to. You can do like, there's paint, there's different like spray paint applications and stuff that you can use if you need it. So you can make the width bigger or smaller depending on what you may need. Also here is important, you can have a solid line, you can have dashed lines. If you're trying to show something within perspective, you can change the different kind of style the pen goes into. Once again, I'm just pressing that bottom button, and you can go and erase what you need. Right here is the pointer tool. It helps you select applications once we get into them. And then this one that looks like a mouse allows you to drop back onto the main screen. From here, you can also import images, like say, once the Startboard application has started and you go to your PowerPoint presentation, you can click on it and say you are in the middle of presenting your slideshow. You click on the pen and it will automatically import the PowerPoint presentation or whatever you're looking at into Startboard, so where you can decide to write on it or show or highlight different images if you wanted to. Let's see, we can draw that back down. You can underline stuff, and you can also put emphasis on whatever you need to within the PowerPoint. Another interesting tool is the IntelliPen, which is the pen with the shapes right here. You can click on that, and with this you can write, and then once you click on it, it brings up a menu. From that menu, You can have it automatically change to text to make it easier for students to read or something like that. However, with this application, if you wanted to erase it, you still have to click on it and click on the menu and delete the file. If you're using the IntelliPen and you're writing, and say you want to look about eyes, you can write eyes and click on it to the menu. Another thing that you can do is you can search with the IntelliPen into Google or into Wikipedia. All you have to do is click on the correct search engine, and it also brings you to the internet automatically, to Google sites. You can scroll with the pen up and down, looking for whatever word that you wrote in. Click on this, and you can go to Wikipedia or whatever sites to help your students go further into depth with an idea or a topic if they wanted to. To click out of this, all you have to do is click the top bar, and it brings up the navigation tool. You can click out of that, and it brings you right back to the Smartboard. Some more things that are included with this menu bar are this one that looks kind of like a book, but it is actually an eraser tool. And this, in case you didn't want to use this, or in case you have big areas you can erase. Also creates different images, rectangles, squares with the drawing tool. Sorry. This one right here will help you do different shapes and sizes. From here, you just click, just do whatever shape you want and drag it into the line. Be careful when looking at this. You can change it back to the normal pen. Make sure that is whatever you want, and then you can also change those shapes as well. Another thing that this great device can do is a reback button. If you accidentally messed up, you can go back and it automatically undoes the images. This menu bar, you can go to screen capture, and you can actually capture whatever is on your guys' desktop, or if you're doing a web search or something like that that you want to import into the Starboard, you can use any one of these icons to capture the screen and then bring that into the Starboard, where you can then write on it if you wanted to. Normally, when you're just in the mouse, you cannot write on the basic screen. You'll need to capture it and import it to be able to do so. Application is you can have a compass, create circles or something for students. You also have a stopwatch feature. What we can do with this is start a new page. That's what this button is right here. It is a new page that you can then go and do all sorts of different kinds of stuff. Where is it? I think it's over here. This is how you transfer from page to page. It'll go back through the previous. It's this little tool up there to go back, down over here to move forward. And it just looks like a little flap that's up. One more thing. This is also your menu button right here. From here, you can choose different files, create new images, import an image or a PowerPoint from your own. You can edit it, undo. These are all more in-depth and some tools that may not be on here, but most of them are. New page, screenshot, stuff like that.